Getting £1,000 as a teenager can seem like a really, really huge deal, a huge mountain to climb. And yes, it is. It is a huge mountain to climb, even for adults. But you know what? You are a fixer. We are fixers, and you thrive at challenges. We love challenges because that is how we grow. If you want to get more details and have more ideas of how you can grow your finances, then grab your notepad, your pencil, and your glass of water. It's the Financial Fixer Show. Welcome to the Financial Fixer Show. My name is Gospel, and I help under 25 years old and their parents to grow their finances and have a positive money mindset. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Today, I'll be sharing with you how you can earn £1,000 as a teenager. That's right. And if you're like, oh, I cannot stay to the end, here is a quick summary of what I'm going to share in this video. All you do is, okay, you now know that you want to get £1,000. Then what you do is just break it down into smaller chunks, the £1,000, because £1,000 seems really huge. So just break it down. And then next, what you do is just brain dump ideas of things that you can do to earn those small amounts, and that adds up to £1,000. That is really what I'm going to be sharing here. And again, you should know the minimum age that you should start working, as well as the minimum wage that you are required to earn for your age group. Okay, those of you that have stayed, that are willing to stay to the end, I will also be sharing with you examples of ways that you can start to get that £1,000 doing certain type of job. I will break that down for you step by step. So keep on watching. Your goal is to get £1,000. Now, what you need to do is to now think, how long do you want to work, or when do you want to get that £1,000 by? Note that down in your notebook. Remember also, you're at an advantage because you know the minimum wage that you can start earning. So now you can now work out, using the minimum wage that you can earn, to now work out how long it's going to take you to get to £1,000. Your next step is to sit down and brain dump onto your notepad. Brain dump all the things that you can do, all the ways that you can earn £1,000. Break that down. I'll be sharing with you examples of this. So for example, £1,000, you can break that down into, you can charge 10 people £100 and you get yourself your £1,000, right? You can also go further and break it down again and say, okay, if you charge 100 people £10, you get your £1,000. Now also work out how many hours have you got to work to be able to get that £1,000. Work it out, and then you will know what you need to do to get your £1,000. Brain dump also the jobs that you are capable of doing every single day or weeks or months to help you to get that money. That is how you start to now focus on your goals. Keep watching and I'll share with you as an example of what I am talking about. So putting this into an example, I did say, okay, now what you do is you now work out, break it down, how much you are, depending on your age, you know how much you can earn minimum for your age, right? So let's say you choose to get a job and you're earning between £5 to £10, for example. You now work out how many hours do you need to work to get £1,000. So let's say in total, because if you are still at school, remember, you can only work a maximum of 12 hours a week. So if you're still at school and you want to get £1,000, that means you need to work between 100 to 200 hours. This is where your GCSE maths come into play. How many weeks is that? Then you now know how long it can take you to earn £1,000, working between 100 to 200 hours, earning between £5 to £10. an hour, okay? And you can get your £1,000. So the next step was to brain dump different ideas. You already know the two types of jobs that you can have: the active job or the automated job. Let's say you choose to have an active job and you're working in, I don't know, perhaps maybe you choose to work in a kitchen and you're a dishwasher person, or you choose to be a cleaner and clean rooms at hotels or your neighbors. Those are active jobs and you're getting paid between £5 to £10. That's an example. You brain dump those ideas. If you're finding value in this video, I want you to share it. Share it with your friends and family. And remember to disintegrate the like button. If you're like, there is no way I'm waiting 5 months just to earn £1,000, then you need to have an automated source of income. Examples of jobs for automated source of income include what I like to call the online paper round. Example of that is you can be a quote finder, a bureau finder, an image finder. You can be that. You can be a video editor for a company. You can be a graphic designer. You know, if you even love taking photos, you can take photos as well. You can be a YouTuber. You can also be a virtual assistant. You know how to send emails. You know how to keep things organized. You know how to surf the net. You could do that and get paid. So the beauty of automated source of income is that now you get to now tell whomever that you're working for. Let's say you are doing video editing work. You can tell them how much you want them to pay you. Now, because you know the minimum wage for your age, you can choose to get paid the minimum wage for your age, or you can choose something different, a lot more if you want. But remember, there is a minimum wage for a reason, and you shouldn't get paid lower than the minimum wage for your age group this year. I have put in the description how you can find out what the minimum wage is for your age group for this financial year. Know it. So once you have now chosen how much you want your employer or your client to pay you, then you can work out how many hours really you want to work for them to get that money. Now you can have both active job and automated job. That is actually what I recommend. No matter what you're doing, you need to have more than one source of income. Well, Miss Corona let quite a lot of people know that that is how you should start rolling from now on, right? So I suggest that you consider having two sources of income: an active job and an automated source of income. So your automated source of income, now you've chosen what it is. You can get paid whatever amount you choose to get paid. But remember the minimum wage for your age. Now, with your automated source of income, how many hours can you work to get your £1,000? Work out how many hours it is. Now, once you now know how much you're earning from your active job and from your ultimate source of income, and you put those together, can you see that you can make your £1,000 a lot sooner? Question for today: which job are you going to now start doing to earn an extra £1,000? Let me know in the comment section. So you've now gotten your automated source of income going, and you know how much you're willing to roll out of bed to do the work for. One thing you should now remember is that slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. It's not gonna take immediately for you to start earning your £1,000. You have to work smart. Work smart and be patient. Work hard, work smart. This pays in the end. You now have time to work towards your future goals. The time you put in now will come in very handy and useful later on. You will learn a lot of valuable skills while you're working, especially when you're a lot younger. If you start to include automated source of income into your work portfolio, you gain valuable skills that all your other mates that chose to now keep on sleeping in bed, they will start to try to figure it out when they are like 30 years old. But you've got over 15 years experience. That's right. You learn communication skills, how to speak to people. You learn the art of being empathetic to people. Your emotional IQ is high, right? Not just your intelligence. No, not just your IQ, but your EQ is also valuable in today's economy. You also learn negotiation skills, how to negotiate more pay. You can learn that by working in your active role, your active job, as well as in your automated source of income role. You learn also good technical skills. You are savvy with the computer, all the apps, you're quite familiar with them, your software, you're on point with it. You know how social media works. Remember to persevere. Perseverance. And also, you also even learn how to be resilient, because you're going to get setbacks. In life, you will have setback, but it is how you come back from a setback that will really determine how successful you're going to be. If you want to know what jobs that you can also do that will pay you more than the minimum wage, then grab the free checklist that I have put in the description below. Until next time, I'm Gospel with the Financial Fixer. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to subscribe and disintegrate the like button. I'll see you in the next video to your ongoing success.